and I warmly welcome all of you to this special episode of Children's Day. We have a lot of memories when I say Children's Day. We have picnics, we have gifts, and we have so many ideas and notions about Children's Day. But do we actually know why do we celebrate it? Do we actually know why we only celebrate it on 14th of November and not any other day? Let's just dig deeper into this today and get to know about why we celebrate and what we, as an organization, igebra.ai, are doing to bring a smile on children's faces. So, Madhurima ma'am, could you please let us know why do we celebrate Children's Day only on 14th November and why not on any other day? Also, I would want you to highlight why do we celebrate it this particular occasion actually, and what's the significance and what's the importance of it, and what all should children know about this date?
Yeah, thank you, Chavi. Actually, to be very, very clear and to understand why we celebrate, it is observed across India on November 14 to mark the birth anniversary of country's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru. So he was born on 14th November 1889, and it is observed that he has collaborated with our nation to develop the child's personality in terms of development and education. So keeping that in view, the Indian government and the parliament has formulated a bill or a resolution, you can call it, and that is how we celebrate Children's Day on November 14th. So it is basically to mark the birth anniversary and also to understand how today's children are tomorrow's future, and we need to improve their personality. So that's how we celebrate November 14th as Children's Day.
Okay, so as you mentioned that children are the future of tomorrow, Rekha ma'am, I would like to come to you now asking you that, we all have been working with this edtech organization, igebra.ai, and we are bringing about initiatives, plans, opportunities a lot. So what do you think as an organization, what has been done by you to bring about that change, to bring about that revolution, and to bring about a smile on children's faces when it comes to education?
See, education is vital to all of us, and especially to the children. There are many opportunities which are lacking for children in rural areas. So we have come up with something called as the Math for All program for them. And we've reached out to places like suburban places in Kakinada, in Bendapudi, in Raipur, and we are contributing in developing the kids.
All right. So, Almighty ma'am, what all you want to add on what we are doing as an organization to bring about a change? Because we definitely have a different idea when it comes to education, because we are mixing technology with education. So now, what do you think as an organization has been done or is being going on for children and their betterment?
Right. So first I would like to say right to education for the children is one of the most important fundamental rights that we have, and considering that, I think we are taking it 2 steps forward. Like Rekha said, we already have a Math for All program wherein we are giving a good quality education to the children who are lacking all the facilities in the rural areas. Along with that, we also have another program, Math Lab, wherein we are having in the existing urban schools, we have a program to enhance the already math. Basically, we are a math edtech company, right? So we are enhancing their math teaching by supplementing it along with the normal teaching classes that they have. We give extra classes or something wherein it just enhances their math skills. So with these 2 kind of programs, we are trying to reach out to the majority of India, and even abroad we've got our classes. So we are trying to bring about a revolution. That's our main motto, to bring about a revolution and to make kids fall in love with math. Knowing the importance of math, we are trying to promote it as much as possible.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so just one last question that I would like to put forth. How has the idea of Children's Day, if at all, it has changed from when you were kids to this age now? So, Madhurima ma'am.
Yeah, so when I become nostalgic and think about the many children's day celebrations that I have done in my life or I've been into, I see that there was a lot of fun, there was distribution of chocolates and snacks and some cultural activities going on, and we would participate in those cultural activities. But all those memories are still, they're cherished in my life, and I can see that today's children, because of the high technology, they don't know the essence of what Children's Day is. So this is a small gesture to make them understand that it is Bal Divas, which is actually it's a celebration of the birth of child, and and Jawaharlal Nehru has really been a great, he's a very remarkable person in the development of the child. So that's what I can think of, when I have to talk about children.
What I feel is, the world is moving so fast, and nowadays children are facing many challenges compared to all of us. They have not only physical challenges, environmental challenges, but they also have mental challenges, and it is our responsibility to see that we develop their intellect. And igebra is aiming at how to give an overall development to the kids, not only in urban but also in rural sectors, so that there is a balanced growth everywhere.
Correct. What about you?
So I'll go next. Yeah. So you just took me down a trip memory lane. The minute you said Children's Day, coming from a strict convent school, we were given complete freedom that day. We would just enjoy. Otherwise, it used to be strict studies. So on that day, we were the boss. We were the teachers. We were the main center of attention. So I remember having cultural programs on a major level, being given ice creams and chocolates and given a special treatment. So we really used to value. I still value that, and I took it forward along with my children. So every Children's Day, I do make sure, though they are not children anymore, I do make sure that there is something special for them. That doesn't have to be a big gift, just can be a small, something special for them, So, but I do continue with the tradition even now. But definitely in the modern age, the Children's Day is not valued as much as we did. I think basically too much exposure, too much technology, so they do not understand the essence of the innocence, actually, of being a child anymore.
That's very rightly put up. I think that is there, and that was the entire idea for us to come here and talk about it. How we need to embrace every stage of life, I think, is something which is very important. Not to become an adult when you are a teenager is also not something good. So that is something great. So with this, I would just like each one of you to give one wrap-up line, one word of motivation or one line of motivation to our young minds, to our bright kids out there, so that they can even shine more brighter in the future. So Madhurima ma'am, we start with you.
One-liner, Charlie. Today's children are tomorrow's pillars of the nation. That is my one-liner.
Okay, Rekha ma'am.
Once you educate a child, you enlighten a person forever.
That's great. Almighty ma'am.
I'll just go for in general, I'm saying while we are trying to educate and make our child learn, it's actually the children who make us learn about life. So, that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's very rightly put up. The one-liners were quite powerful. And thank you so much for embracing our platform today. And thank you so much for all your time and making kids know about how valuable this day is for them. And it's not just about some cultural events or something else, but it's a lot more. And that's what we aim to do. We aim to provide a revolution with whatever resources we have and the best we can do with several programs like Math for All and Math Lab. And definitely one day, I think we would be able to bring about that smile on the faces of the children, because education is the most powerful weapon in this world. So thank you so much and have a good day.